Hey everybody, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the progress that I'm hopefully making, I think I'm making, in my metabolic reversal of my metabolic issues. I feel like I'm starting to see a little bit of a reversal, but it's hard for me to say because some days things are easier, some days things are more difficult. So I take these supplements. I talk about them in my other posts. So if you're interested in what supplements I'm taking, you should maybe go back and try watching some of my other posts. So I take these supplements, and I don't take too many supplements. I actually take the suggested dosage of the supplements, maybe even just a tiny bit more. But I had to like slow down on the supplements a little bit because my stomach just started not handling it great. And I've always been able to take whatever pills that I want, not have any problems, actually eat any food that I want without having any problems. I've always been able to not worry about my stomach, ever. So it was kind of weird for me to have to decide that maybe the supplements were making my stomach not feel good. So now I'm trying to see what it feels like to not take the suggested dosage of these supplements and just take like a minimum dosage, or even some days not taking the supplements at all, just to see if my stomach feels a little bit better. So that was kind of a weird thing. I'm not used to having to not take whatever pills that I feel like I need to take. I have definitely changed my diet a little bit more, which I'm kind of excited and happy about that. Not because I'm eating so healthy and things are so great and things are progressing so well, but again, thanks for the suggestions of things to eat that are outside of my scope of what I would usually eat. I am eating more luncheon meat, which is kind of nice because I bought very low fat luncheon meat, and I feel like it's probably pretty healthy. I bought both ham and turkey, very low fat on both, trying to get some of the fat out of my diet, thinking that that may have been not helping me in my progression of getting healthy. And it hasn't made a huge difference yet, but I got to be honest, I sure am enjoying it. I can definitely roll up a piece of luncheon meat and eat it. And I'm thinking about mixing some cream cheese into it. When I was a kid, I used to make these rolls of luncheon meat with cream cheese inside, and that used to be something I would eat for lunch. And I'm thinking about making those again if I can actually do it, because that sounds like that would be delicious. Now, I've been eating a lot of carrots. I don't know what it is about carrots, but well, they're easy. I enjoy them. They're not sweet, but they have a sweetness to them that kind of satisfies that in my body. I feel like I satisfy that sweetness a little bit. But I can eat 2 or 3 carrots in a sitting and not think twice about it. And I guess there's a lot of benefits in carrots, and the fact obviously it's a carrot and it's mostly healthy, but it grows underground, so it doesn't have all the glyphosate and all the like horrible pesticides and stuff that some of the vegetables that grow above ground have on them. And I guess there's a lot of health benefits in carrots. So I'm happy to be eating more carrots, and I'm actually enjoying the carrots. Now, in other posts that I've made, I've felt quite a bit of frustration that these astronauts were still trapped in space. I don't know if you guys have ever been trapped any place, but I've been trapped. I was trapped, like, not as a punishment, but I was trapped as an exercise in the military. And I experienced what truly being trapped felt like. And I got to be honest, it was not a good feeling. I was trapped in a pretty um, difficult marriage for many years, and that felt trapped. And I can only imagine what it would feel like being stuck on the space station with one other dude or a couple of other people, or one other person. And I can only imagine what that feels like. And so I don't know, I don't even know if they're home yet, but it's my understanding that Elon Musk went up and they're coming home soon. So hopefully they'll be home soon and get untrapped. So that's something that I don't get a lot of relief out of things much these days, but I'm going to feel relief when those people, at least the two Americans that I've been watching, I'm going to be happy when they get home. And I am betting that they're probably not going to go back to space, because even though it's probably exciting and fun after a month or 2 months, it can get a little bit scary. And I'm sure that they're going to be happy to be home. I'll be happy when they get home. One of the things that feels like is really annoying the heck out of me lately, and I do feel like I feel like not my nerves, but I get annoyed by things a little bit easier these days just because I have such low tolerance for bullshit. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of TikTok. I watch a lot of just online media. And these people with their cheese pulls, like when you take cheese, you bread it and you melt it. Of course, it's going to get stretchy. But these people that are so excited about their cheese pulls and, just, I don't know if people even do that for real, if that's just a thing that they do for social media. But I swear, if I'm ever out and I see somebody so excited with their rolling their eyes, so excited to do a cheese pull, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to grab that cheese right out of their face, right out of their hand. And I'm going to throw it on the ground and step on it. That's how much these cheese pull things are irritating the F out of me. Very, 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 very frustrating for me. I hate it. It's so stupid. I can't even watch it anymore. And I know that's stupid and simple, but that's just my level of intolerance for stupid shit anymore. So yeah, it's the weekend, and finally I'm starting to get some decent weather. And decent weather for me means that I can actually see my yard, like, because it's not covered in snow. So I'm happy about that. I can see my driveway. It's not freezing cold in my house anymore, which I know some of you are going to say, why doesn't this guy just turn the heat on? Well, where I live, even with the heat on, it can be freezing cold. And that's pretty frustrating. I have to wear, and I'm from Florida. I live in upstate New York, so it's cold where I live. I dress inside how people that I know that live in Florida dress in the winter outside. Like, I'm pretty cold. I wear long johns all the time. I wear sweatpants on top of my long johns. I wear socks all the time. Like, I'm dressed pretty well. I wear this hat. Like like I'm wearing this hat now just 'cause I like this hat better. But I wear a winter hat at my house, and I'm happy that things are starting to get a little bit warmer. I'll be happy when my temperatures get to 60 and 70. That'll make me pretty happy. And then I'll start not being so tense about the weather, because I'm always worried that I'm going to get snowed in, or I can't get food because people can't find my driveway because there's too much snow, or I get stressed out about the snow. So I'm going to be happy when that's done. Finally, the snow is gone. Hopefully, it'll just be done. It'll start getting warmer and things will start getting nice again. Because it does get nice here, but it's usually for about 3 or 4 days out of the year. So I'm still having these, like, strange. I say strange just because I don't know how to explain it. But I get these peaks and weird just feelings with my metabolism and the fact of the carbs and the sugars. And it's not like I eat a lot of carbs or sugars. I'm still eating keto, completely keto. And keto being, like, a lot of times I'm eating meat. I'll eat some of that luncheon meat, or I'll eat burgers that I just cook up, and I actually I don't hate it. I like it. I like that food. Sometimes it's just difficult, and I do eat a little bit of, I say garbage, but I will eat a little bit of carbs. I will eat a little bit of sugar, and the carbs and the sugar don't seem to spike my they don't spike my sugar like they used to. So I feel like I'm starting to maybe get a little bit more insulin sensitive, but but it definitely does spike. Like my sugars don't seem to spike as much. My insulin definitely spikes, and it definitely causes me difficulties. It does make my joints stiffen up, and again I feel like it's that glycation thing. But that seems to be getting a little bit better. But again, when I eat too many carbs, or even if I eat too much protein, then my body just, I don't know if it's the protein or the carbs, or could be the sugar. I mean, obviously, but when I eat too much of all of that, of any of that, it seems like it spikes my body and gives me inflammation and causes me problem. So now I'm having to like eat a little bit more spread out. I was eating mostly one meal a day or a couple meals a day, but now I need to really spread out my calories. I need to spread my food out more throughout the day, just to, and I know that that should actually not be good, because it will still bring my blood sugars up. But it feels like spreading my meals out doesn't spike my blood sugar, doesn't spike my insulin, and it makes me feel just a little bit better. But again, I'm going back wondering, is it the sugar? Is it the carbs? Is it the the vitamins? What is it? So I'm having to like start going back through the cycles and try to figure out which which thing it is that's causing me the problem. But I am eating, like I said, I'm eating more carrots, and I'm thinking of ways to spice carrots up, which I think that's stupid. I should just eat carrots, right? But I want to be able to enjoy it, and I think I'm going to mix some non-calorie sweetener, some allulose, or I would mix a little bit of sweet and low or something like that with some salt and some cinnamon, and I can dip the carrots in that, or just just grind the carrot a little bit into it and eat it, so that it's not like just eating a raw, boring carrot. I can eat it like with a little bit of powdered deliciousness. So that's one thing that I'm thinking about trying in the next couple of days or so. I just haven't done it yet. I've been enjoying the carrots plain as it is. I actually do love a carrot with some salt on it. And I know that I can use more salt. So I don't have any problems eating salt. Like I don't feel like salt causes me any problems at this point. I don't eat too much salt, but I do salt things. So yeah, the whole metabolic reversal process for me seems like there are things that are getting easier for me, and I am getting some body functions that are generally just working a little bit better. Like the stomach thing, my stomach thing was actually a problem a couple of months ago, and I think as those supplements started working and kicking in, things did start to resolve. And then all of a sudden, my stomach just got sour with the supplements. So who knows? Maybe I'm getting to the other side of that. I know that a couple of months ago, I was talking about how my joints were making like snappy noises and making like crispy sounds, and mostly my elbows and my wrists, and a little bit of my shoulders. I was getting that crispy noise, which again I think it was the because I wasn't eating as much sugar, the glycation in my joints was getting cracked apart and actually resolving a little bit. So I feel like I'm getting back to that, and things are maybe going to start getting a little bit better there, but who knows? At this point, I have no idea anymore. Anyways, I don't have any really great news or bad news. I just wanted to touch base, check in, say hello. I wanted to thank all you folks for subscribing. Thanks for the great ideas on the luncheon meats and adding fat back to my diet, because I feel like that has definitely helped. Like adding fat, I'm talking about that real quick. I can eat a couple of pieces of luncheon meat with some extra virgin olive oil on it, like, mixed up with it, and that's good fat. I can eat that as a snack with a carrot even, and I feel like if I eat any healthier than that, I just don't know what to do. I actually like that. If I have to eat more healthy than that, I don't know what I'm going to eat. So anyways, that's all I got. Thank you again for all the subscribers. Thank you for all the nice notes. Thank you for the great suggestions. Definitely changed my life, made my life a little bit for the better. And I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.